Okay, so let's look at the service group setup and setting up the services within those service groups. Now, it is important that you work through these videos in the sequence that they're in on the website, because the subsequent videos rely on the setup that we're going to do in these videos having been done. So one builds on the other and will require the information having been previously set up. So let's get started straight away with these service groups then. We're going to go to the Setup menu, Service Group Setup. So service groups are the sort of categories of items that you're working on. So for instance, we've set up in here carpets, hard floors, leather, retail items, rugs, upholstery and wooden floors. So when this initially installs, this is the setup that it'll come down as. You can just ignore the top one that's called base services. That's something that's historic for users that have been using the system for quite some time. So what we're going to do is work through these just to explain what they are and how they work. If I just highlight the carpets row at the moment. Now what we've got is the service group is carpets. So obviously we're going to add all our items that are carpet items, and we're going to attach them to this service group in a later video. Now we can determine the number of service options that we can provide on carpets. So the example that we've set up here is service option 1 we've set up as clean only. So we set up a code for that, CO, which relates to the clean only service. So that's service option number 1 that we can provide on carpets. The second option that we've set up in here is the service code CAP, which is clean and protect service. So service option 2 is clean and protect. The third one that's set up, the code is HH, which relates to the service that we offer being called Healthy Home. Now for us that's clean, protect and sanitize. And then for those guys that may want to use this, we've also set up the fourth service in here as MP, which is maintenance plan. So if you use a maintenance plan, we've set up the fourth service option to be maintenance plan. And the other thing that goes along with a maintenance plan is that there's a monthly amount that you need to display. So we've set that up as the fifth service option so that you can display the maintenance plan initial price and also the ongoing monthly amount in here. So you'll find that the code 5 and service option 5 are MTH for the monthly amount for this maintenance plan. Now the reason we've done it that way is we don't want to force you into where you actually display the maintenance plan when you present the quotation to the client. Some people want to do just 2 prices before their maintenance plan, some people want just 1 price before the maintenance plan. So by adjusting these in here, you can set the system up to suit exactly how you operate. So by doing it this way and creating service groups for each of the type of items that you clean, you can offer different service options for each different type. So obviously that makes sense for carpets to do clean only, clean and protect and a healthy home option. But if we just have a look at the hard floor one next, you wouldn't usually sort of clean only, clean and protect. That wouldn't usually be the description that you'd have for the service that you provide. You'd perhaps be providing a strip service. So you've got service option 1 that we've set up here as strip. And then we may do a clean service after we've done the strip. Or you may want to present a price for that's for clean and sealing. So that's you cleaning the area and sealing it. So that's the two prices combined. You may want to show a separate price just for the sealing. So you can show the price for the clean just here, and the price for the sealing would be separate. And then you may charge a separate price or want to quote a price for polishing. So it may be that you're just offering a polish service or a quick clean and a polish, however you want to set that up. Now you'll see here that with the carpet and the hard floor example, we've set up the number of service options as 5. You can have up to 10 of these, and that will display in the grids on the quotations section when you're seeing there. What I'll very quickly do is just show you where they actually are in the client record to try and make a little bit more sense of this setup here. What we're looking at here is in the client's record, and we're looking at the quotations tab. We're looking at quotation details here, and if you see, we're looking at carpets, and we've got a lounge carpet on. So this item here is a lounge carpet. We've got the service 1 is CO, which is clean only, and that's the unit price. We've got the clean and protect, which is the second service option. The healthy home is the third option. the maintenance plan is the 4th option, and the monthly amount is the 5th option. Now in this example we've not got hard floor, but we've got leather. So the 5-seater leather suite here, the service options that we're offering in here are CO for clean only for service option 1. Service option 2 is clean and restore. Service option 3 is recolour. And service option 4, light restoration. So that's for minor cracks that you may be filling. And FR is for full restoration. That's service option 5. So that just gives you an insight into where the services appear within the system. Okay, so back in the service group setup here, if we look back at the leather item that we've got here, if we look along this line here, we can see that we have got there the service option 1 was clean only, clean and recondition, recolour, light restoration and full restoration. Now in the grids we're just displaying the codes here so that it takes up less space in the grid, and once these are set up and you're familiar with them, it'll be obvious to you what those codes mean. As I say, you can set up to 10 services for each group. We recommend really not more than 5 or 6 or the grids start to get a little bit full, but we do have some users that are using all 10. You can add new or delete any service groups. So let's say you want to add a new one, you would just click add new, it puts the service group in, you would give it a name. So I'm just going to call this testing. You would just tell it the number of service options you want. Let's give it 3, and then we would just put the code in. So we're going to put CO for clean only, and you will just enter all the information that way. If you want to delete them, you will just select the row that you want to delete, click delete, and that will remove them from the list. Also, as you can see here, not everything has to have the same number of columns. You can see that retail items here just has 1, and that's the retail price as the service option that pops in if you put retail items within the system. So it's very flexible. If you need any help at all with the setup of this, just give us a call and we'll help you through this.